Garbage day! Huh? No!
Alright, guy.
Welcome, everybody.
Come with me if you want to live.
You just gotta keep living, man. L-I-V-I-N.
Garbage day!
Donald Trump, don't trust China. China is asshole.
Woo!
Paging Dr. Faggot! Dr. Faggot!
Alright, guy.
It's showtime.
Garbage day!
Huh?
No!
Leprechaun sex magic. Yep, that's what I'm talking about, brothers and sisters. Leprechaun
Hell
sex
yeah.
magic, dude. I had a dream last night. Did I tell you about that?
No.
All right, I had this dream. I was being sucked off by a black midget that resembled Aunt Jemima. It was an elderly black midget with big, fat, black, delicious chocolate titties. Anyway, she was giving me an amazing humdinger, and
Yeah.
as soon as she came up from, like, you know, having my dong in her mouth, I looked down and realized my dick was black and huge. And I was like, what the fuck? And I actually woke up, right, in my room, looking around, and I'm like, hello? I'm like, where did you go? Where? I actually said that out loud. I'm like, where did I thought it was
I had
real.
a picture of the midget.
I thought it was real.
I have a picture of this leprechaun that supposedly sucked your dick.
I thought it was real, dude. It was a black leprechaun. She was gorgeous. She resembled Aunt Jemima, and she was so hot, dude. Let me tell you something.
Really?
It
Aunt
felt
Jemima?
good. I remember thinking in the dream, I'm like, wow, I can't believe. I'm like, who is this, dude? How did she get in my house? Like, what the fuck is going on right now? And then when I saw, I'm like, wait a minute. So when a leprechaun sucks your dick, it becomes black and fucking huge. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Where's the pot of gold? That is the pot of gold. Obviously, dude. You just got a huge black dick. You're like the envy of every fucking white guy now, dude. Well, you would be. I mean, it didn't happen. I woke up. Once I woke up, I instantly went in the bathroom to rub one out, right? You know, you
Yeah.
gotta finish. You gotta finish off the jury duty. You know what I'm saying? You can't just unman the post that's been manned. You know what I'm saying? You gotta deman it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I started looking up pictures of midgets, and
You wanted this one?
yeah, and I started looking up pictures of midgets to masturbate to, and this was the main one I came across.
That's a guy.
Is that a guy?
That's a guy.
I'm not so sure that's a guy. It's kind of hot. Okay, well, that's all right. Never mind. That's a guy. Well, let's talk about this for a minute. Would you actually have sex with a midget? Are there any? I mean, like this obviously this is a prime example of a man dressed as a male. Are we allowed to say midget? Is midget
guess so.
politically
Little
correct?
person?
I mean, can we say that?
Little people.
Little people?
Oh my God, my throat.
That makes it sound like you're some weird like chomo or something. It makes it sound like you're a pedophile when you say it like that. It's like, whoa, the little people.
They're little, like
Oh,
children.
I'm attracted to little people. Whoa! Hold the fucking,
I'm
hold
attracted
the
to them 'cause
line,
they're
buddy.
little and they're
Hold the
weak.
line. Hold the line. They got funny,
They're
chubby
little
little
and they're
arms, and they walk weird. They walk like they've just been fucked in the ass for a week straight.
So people got no reason to. So people got no reason to
Walking
live.
like you've been fucked up the ass for a week straight, baby. You know what I'm talking about. Dick after dick, just running a train. I'm deep up in them goods. Yeah.
This image is terrifying me.
This is terrifying me. You know what it's bringing me to? It's reminding me of that story. You remember that news story a few years back? I mean, it's almost St. Patrick's Day. I mean, a few more days. We got St. Patty's Day. Leprechaun sex magic, baby. Would you bang a midget? We want to know. Leave a message in the comments. We want to know, would you bang a midget? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're fucking ugly or not. You know what I'm saying? Is there an ugly midget? I think having sex with a midget is a bucket list thing for me. I've never actually had sex with a midget. I would love to have sex with a midget. That would be fantastic. And there was one I went to high school with, and she had a boyfriend. And the weird thing is, he was like 7 foot tall. And I'm like, wait, is it her boyfriend, dude? Is this guy like into some? And I think it turned out like I don't think they got together in the end. I think that she just like friend zoned him. I think he was a little too tall for her. Ha ha! Sorry, it's not funny. Anyway, I got a news story here. This was a few years ago. Duggar, can you give a little context to this really quick for me?
Yeah, I got the news story here.
There's something about a leprechaun being spotted in Chicago. Right?
I believe it was Atlanta.
Atlanta, same difference.
Time for St. Patrick's Day, crowds are coming by the dozens to get an up-close view at what some say is a piece of Irish folklore.
Some people in the Crichton area of Mobile say
Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile.
Up residents in their neighborhood. A leprechaun. NBC 15's Brian Johnson.
Okay.
Curiosity leads to large.
Look at this. This is okay. First,
very urban group.
This was when the CIA and the FBI first got a glimpse of this news story.
They're like,
and
we need to introduce crack
the
into the inner city.
magnitude. They're like, we need to introduce crack to the inner city. Actually, this was like
this
a few years
was
ago.
them checking up on crack. They're like,
They're checking
crack
up.
is
They're
doing
like,
a good job in the inner
crack's
city.
doing a good job.
Crack's running its
we need to
course.
pump more crack into the inner city. That will lead to elect Obama as president. He knows a lot about crack and blowjobs from white men, allegedly. Sorry, go ahead.
Crowds
Midgets.
in Mobile's Crichton community, many of you bringing binoculars, camcorders, even camera phones to take pictures.
To me, it look like a leprechaun to me. All I gotta do is look up in the tree. Who else seen the leprechaun? Say yeah!
Look. My man, dude, this guy is a famous. He's a gift.
This is classic internet.
When I saw that Royce from the from Revenge of the Sis,
yeah,
he's also got a show called Daywave. I love that show, by the way. He posted on Twitter yesterday. After all these years, it turned out that this son of a bitch was telling the truth. And here's the thing. If you hear the rest of the story, this basically there was a leprechaun up in the thing. We don't need to go through the rest of the news story, but this motherfucker was telling the truth. We actually have a picture.
This was the amateur sketch.
This
of
was
the
the amateur sketch, and I know what people are gonna go. And for those of you who can't see this, he's wearing like a derby bowler hat, and there's just a round face with black eyes. A really strange. It's just a strange sketch. In fact, it just looks like a thumb with a hat on it.
I have a higher resolution image.
Do you have a higher? Can we zoom in? Can we zoom
Hold
in?
on.
Duggar, can you zoom us in?
Let me zoom in.
Can we zoom in really quickly?
Enhance.
Now this is enhance.
Enhance.
Click, click, click,
enhance.
click.
Enhance. Click enhance. Click enhance. Click enhance.
And
enhance.
Oh,
whoa!
Yep. There we go. That's definitely an enhanced picture right there of the leprechaun. Actually, wait a minute. Is that the leprechaun that was spotted like 3 or 4 years ago up in the tree? That motherfucker was telling the truth. Boom. Royce posted a little thing like that last night online. Now, this is allegedly a picture of that leprechaun. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison here. Leprechaun sex magic.
Fucking damned.
Now, would you fuck that midget?
Like I said, no men.
Okay, like first of all, if I had a dream that midget, if I had a dream that midget was giving me a blowjob and my dick turned black, I'd assume that it was about to fall off.
Yeah, I would go to the doctor.
Well, if you could get there fast enough, because leprechauns can they can work leprechaun sex magic on your dong, and boom, your dick's black for the rest of your life, which is in that case really awesome. If you also gain the length and girth of one of those NBA player dudes with those big dicks, the big swingers.
Can I?
We're talking about the guys with the 2-foot dicks.
You mean I'm gonna stay this color?
Hell yeah, you are. That's actually Mayor Lori Lightfoot of Chicago, and this asshole. This is actually a picture for the other day. Look at this dickhead. I'm sorry, I had to break it. It's not. But why was she in Mobile, Alabama, though?
What was she dressed up as?
What a leprechaun, apparently. Does she really look like that? I mean, Jesus Christ.
What is the point of this?
Boom, 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 boom. boom, 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 boom. It's fucking frightening, dude. It's frightening. It truly is. And it gives all new meaning to would you have sex with a midget? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, and that goes for male midgets too. Like, there's a lot of pictures that we've got some pictures of some male midgets here. I mean, what about that guy from that show? You know, Big Ed, dude. Right? Was his name Big Ed?
Yeah, Big Ed.
Big Ed, kind of like Big Edna, but not, right?
Slap a wig on that bad boy.
Slap a, you don't have to. He slaps. He uses mayonnaise in his hair. Apparently, like, I saw some episode, like a clip from an episode where his like mom was helping him put mayonnaise in his hair.
Why?
I don't know. This guy's weird. He went to like Thailand allegedly to marry an underage girl and bring her back to America or something like that, and like convince her to have sex with him. I have no fucking clue, but allegedly, I said. So, you know, in case you're thinking anything, don't. But yeah, he may or may not have been going over to Asia to bang underage chicks, basically. And when you take
that's what Asia's for.
Allegedly, that's what Asia's for. That's what it was invented for. Back in 1856, when President Carter invented Asia, he basically came up with the idea. He was like, dude, boom, sex, fucking the sex trade, dude, boom. We're gonna fucking name a couple of them, like give them names and shit. Doesn't really matter what they are. I mean, that's why China's going to take Thailand. That doesn't mean that Thailand's not going to be China or China is not going to be Thailand. It's the same thing. It's Asia, dude. You know what I mean? Exactly, dude. You don't need to know, dude. That's how it works. And by the way, that's the sound of me playing with my ex-girlfriend's pussy. She's from China. So every time I would
was
give
she
her,
an underage sex slave?
No, she was not an underage sex slave.
That's good, bro.
But every time,
good for you, bro.
Every time you would play with her vagina and you'd give it this bit, like right there, it would be like. And she would be way into that. She'd be like, "Oh, me so horny," and I'd be like, "Yeah, now suck my fucking white penis." It's really small, but she didn't know that. She didn't know any better because she'd never seen another white person before. So for her, it was the biggest white dick she'd ever seen.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
So amazing.
Yeah, she was like, "This is the greatest moment of my life. I love you." I'm like, "No, it's love." She's like, "That's what I say.
Don't trust China.
China is asshole." Yeah, I used to
that
bang
was
her.
actually your girlfriend.
I used to bang her. That's actually my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
The
Chinese guy.
I'm not gonna lie, it's actually a Chinese guy. I never had a Chinese girlfriend. I actually had a Chinese boyfriend.
Which is kind of the same as banging a midget, right?
It's pretty much the same thing as banging a midget because he was only 3.4 foot tall.
Like if you fucking Asian, like that's like banging a midget.
Yeah, he was 3 4/4 inches tall. He was 4 3/4 inches long. Yeah, and he had wiry pubic hair that was straight, and it was black. And every time I sucked his cock, I would have to wear eye goggles to protect my eyes from his pubes. Yeah. Can you imagine that, dude? Imagine having like straight black thick pubes, dude. Like they were like you'd be like prickly, like porcupine pubes. I mean, you just have to shave all your pubes off. But when you go to China and you're having sex with Chinese women, you have to expect that when you bring them back to America and stuff, people are going to be like, "Why? Who's this? What are you doing with this midget? Like, what's going on over here?" Because Chinese people are notoriously small, and that's another reason why all the computer chips are made in China, because Caucasians are just too goddamn tall, and we're just too, our size and distance from the fucking, our vision. You can't see the little details of all the stuff, but when you go to China, the people over there are so small that they can literally go
tiny fingers.
You know what I'm saying? They can fucking manipulate and fucking maneuver things, dude. And they're fucking doing stuff and putting other things in places, dude. You can't figure it out. And we, as Americans, are like, "Oh, well, we should just have them build all of our shit. We'll design it because we're super smart. Send it to them. They'll build it, steal the idea, take over the industry, and then basically fuck us over. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be good." And that's why you should have sex with a Chinese girl, because
getting good now, bro.
No, in lieu of reparations, you know what I'm saying, for them taking all the computer chips away from us. That's why we couldn't get a hard drive. Not a hard drive. That's why we couldn't get a graphics card for so long. I mean,
China.
Dude, you know how many Chinese guys me and Duggar had to jerk off to get this fucking thing? You don't even want to know, dude. There's no donations coming in here. People aren't paying us for this shit. You know what I'm saying? I wish they were. You know where Duggar, tell them where they should go to give us a donation. Come on, buddy.
You can go to notfunny.gumroad.com.
Yeah, you can do that. You can.
That's everything you need to do.
And there's a link in the bio right there. So
you
just
go to the beer jar.
Go down
you
there.
can donate money.
Yeah, take a
piss right in our beer jar.
Piss right in the beer jar, dude. No big deal, dude. We'll take that.
The Patreon style members club.
We'll take it. We'll also take.
There's nothing there
yet.
Hey,
if you have a girlfriend who's a midget,
there will be.
Right, and you want to donate her for our pleasurable usage, we're down with that too. And a donation would be for like a 6-pack or something, dude.
Or
we can get a couple of coldies down us before we plunder the living daylights out of your girlfriend. Because I'm telling you, by the time Duggar and I are done, she ain't gonna shit right for a week, dude. And I can guarantee you, she won't be walking straight either.
Or if you happen to be one of the companies that we tend to hold hostage on occasion, or you just hate this show.
Who might that be on today's show? Who are we holding hostage on today's show?
I don't know.
Well, I could do a quick bit. I was going to do a bit for Dime Bags, but honestly, I just can't be fucked. But I'll tell you right now, though, Beans, I already said the name of their... Great. Beans already said the name of their company, Dime Bags. You can buy one of these online. They're really great. This is part of their...
we took a picture of Max with one covering his penis.
We took a picture of me covering my penis. Duggar could look that up for us, but if we put it on the internet...
I think if we put it on...
we'd probably be taken down.
You know what?
What's that?
Now we've got a reason to record a members podcast to put on the fucking membership.
Now we have a reason. I'm going to show you guys a picture. Actually, it's all over my Instagram page, so you really doesn't...
Yeah, but people are lazy.
Anyway, the great thing about these little miniature backpacks is not only are they mini, right? But if you get one and you give it to your midget girlfriend, she'll think it's full size.
Not only that.
Because if you give a midget a full-size backpack, you're going to look like a fucking asshole. So go to dimebags.com because they're the ones that are going to sponsor, allegedly. They're not really going to sponsor today's video. But you can imagine if they did. Look at this mini backpack, the Umuerta series, smell-proof.
Look,
dude,
they can't smell the kid you're trafficking.
Exactly. You could fucking hide another midget.
And they'll think it's too small to hold a child.
You could put this on your midget girlfriend's back and then also put her midget twin sister in the bag itself.
And you won't even get any pussy stink in there.
Exactly. Customs aren't going to smell her pussy because... she's going to be horny.
Midgets.
She's going to be stuffed up in there all day. She's going to be horned out, dude. She's going to want to get boned down.
We all know you want your midget mail order brides.
Fucking stripped down, sprayed up, dude, and fucking just worked. You know what I'm saying? Just fucking all angles, dude. Just pumping.
You can put them away wet.
Squirting, fucking squeezing, dude, pulling, fucking giving it one of the popping, locking, dude. And then eventually, you're coming. And that's where we're at right there. Go to dimebags.com. There's no code.
What has you done to yourself?
What has you done? What have you done?
What has you done to yourself?
It's just going to keep looping.
Yeah, that's just going to keep looping. We better take that off. What have you done, Bucky, you motherfucker? Goddamn. A little bit of the Disco Godfather right there. But anyway, go over to dimebags.com. If you have a midget girlfriend or you're looking to kidnap a midget, by the way, if you want to kidnap a midget.
Or traffic children. If you're Jeffrey Epstein,
well, if your name's Jeffrey Epstein and you're still out there, Jeffrey Epstein actually
definitely still out there.
Allegedly, Jeffrey Epstein owns stock in Dime Bags. Allegedly, I'm just kidding. That just ruined any chance of us getting a
hold them hostage. If you guys want to stop talking about your shit, pay us.
If you don't want us to tell everybody that Jeffrey Epstein allegedly
loves dime bags,
children in your dime bags, you better give us fucking money
in the smell pouch.
Just shut up. Yeah, in the smell-proof pouch. You won't be able. You can keep. Dude, imagine that. You could keep your midget girlfriend in there, dude. There might as well be a built-in toilet in there, dude, because you could literally shit and piss in there, and you wouldn't be able to smell it. I mean, the other day I took a shit in my. I was out. I'd like to say about that.
No.
I went out and I actually had Taco Bell for the first time in like 3 months.
Shit, and
ironically, there was a midget working there, and I was trying to put some moves on her. It's like, how do you put moves on a midget though when you're a full-size dude? Do you just pull your... I was like, do I just...
What's the weather like down there, baby?
Do I just pull out my cock and I'm like, boom. You know what I'm saying? Boom. What up, girl?
You're just the right height to suck my cock.
What up, girl? No, my dad used to say the perfect woman was waist high with a flat head and no teeth. And I never got that. And now I get that.
Brilliant man.
My dad was ahead before his time. He was a genius, dude.
Brilliant man.
A gentleman and a scholar, dude. Like today's podcast, we should dedicate that to my dad. Leprechaun Sex Magic, Dad. Wherever you are up there in Valhalla, this one's for you, buddy. Leprechaun Sex Magic, all right? It's all about fucking midgets on today's show. and other such weird shit. I think he would be proud, man. I think, you know what, and having this picture of Big Ed up there, dude, it's kind of reminding me of my dad a little bit.
Hold on, I think I'm channeling your father. He's going to speak to us. He has something to say.
Father?
Loser.
Oh my God. Well, that was definitely my dad. I can tell by the tone of his voice. You know, it's funny that we talk about all these things because at the end of the day,
Garbage day.
Garbage day. We were gonna call today's podcast that, but I was like, you know what? I want to have sex. Have you ever wanted to fuck a midget? Like, honestly, like I seriously.
We're gonna call it garbage day because I feel like fucking garbage.
And listen, here, like I said, like, how do you fucking pick up? How do you like? Obviously, I know how to pick a midget up. You just like under the arms, right? Or like from behind. You just grab them, like you know, like put them in a chokehold, like till they black out, and then throw them in your hefty dime bag right here. Toss them in the old muerta dime bag after you choked her out. And then, no, you don't kill them. You just choke them out, and then you bring them back to your domicile, dude.
But you have to make sure you don't use a full-size choke out on a midget.
You say,
don't use a full-size choke out.
No, you unzip the fucking pad, because you keep a padlock. See, there's a padlock on the side, right?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, you have to use a midget choke. You can't use a full-size choke on a midget.
You just use you do like the death metal thing.
I mean, if you do a full-size, you're killing that midget.
And then you just go like fucking muerta around there. And then you open the bag when you get back and you go, hey, midget. And then they're like, help me. I'll suck your dick if you let me out. And you're like, I'm not so sure I trust that, but at the same time, mission accomplished.
You just stick your dick in the bag.
How about I just stick my dick in? No, because you can't trust that.
You should bite your dick off.
How do you know they don't have some kind of like? How do you know they didn't have like a midget
Latina,
some kind of weird midget switchblade hidden in her fucking
Hispanic
midget pussy or something?
Cut
You don't
your
know
fucking
that.
balls.
You don't know that, dude. Like some sexy Hispanic midget, dude. She's like, I will cut you. I will. Well, that's Chinese. Sorry. Chinese,
I can't do
whatever.
any voices. My throat's so fucked.
See, the thing is, midgets are midgets, but Chinese people are just full-size midgets, right?
Or Chinese people are like the upper echelon of midget.
Okay, so it goes Chinese people are like the upper echelon. Then it goes to like
I don't know, maybe Japanese,
like Thailandese,
maybe Japanese,
Tailandese,
then
Koreanese,
Thai, then Chinese.
Thai and then Chinese. Wait, Chinese and then Chinese?
Yeah, because the Chinese are kind of fucking.
Well, what's the difference? I'm kind of confused. To be honest with you, I think I've got a picture of all three of them.
Chinese people shit in the street.
I think we have a picture of all three nationalities. Can we bring that up on the screen really quick? I mean, if we're going to talk about Asian midgets, let's see here. Now, if we go to the left, now this is a prime example of all three Asian races. Now, if we start on the left, yep, there's definitely Chinese on the left
or Filipino. Some sort of islander.
I believe it's called Flip Anizo, I think. Flipanizo?
Yeah.
Flippanese, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Flippanese. So that's on the left, right? And that's a strange-looking character, and they smoke a lot in those countries. And let me tell you something. That's probably just rolled because they have a lot of bulls and like water buffalo and stuff.
Cow shit.
That's probably rolled with a king cobra's foreskin, and it's probably made with cow shit.
Yeah. Cow shit cigarettes. They're pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I'm not. The one in the middle is definitely Chinese. You can tell because the paler complexion and the rounder eyes,
the stern, angry look.
Yeah,
in his face.
The stern, angry look, and he's wearing a red shirt, so that's communist right there. Yeah. Like that's definitely very, very communistic.
And the one on the right is definitely like some sort of Korean or Jap.
Yeah, I think he looks more Japanese because he looks like he's had plastic surgery to look like a white person.
Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees. Look at these.
I mean, look how white his teeth are. That's definitely fake.
Yeah.
But the one in the middle is definitely Chinese. I'd be willing to bet my bottom dollar on that one.
I bet he's got tiger blood.
I bet he does, because when you're from China, dude, you either have
the blood of a
tiger blood or you are,
or you have HIV.
Or you have none.
Wait,
what? What's going on now? Oh, my God. I'd like to just continue on by
Charlie
saying,
Sheen
like, if you look at, like, can you imagine? Okay, first of all, wait.
I don't think those are Chinese people.
They're not? Dude, I typed in, autocorrect. I typed in Asian dudes.
And it typed in AIDS dudes.
It typed in AIDS dudes. I got it right here. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
dude,
that's
Johnny Depp has AIDS? Oh, my God. You know, dude, Amber Heard better get on the fucking ball. Allegedly, by the way. We're saying allegedly. We don't need any problems with Mr. D. Have you seen that new commercial, by the way, with him in it? The stupid fucking cologne.
Which
one?
one?
My god, he had a guitar. He was like a bunch of wolves were howling.
No.
I jerked off to it like 2 or 3 times. I didn't come. I just want to say that. Sorry. Johnny Depp, no, he has AIDS. God, we knew that Charlie Sheen was dying of it. Is that really Charlie Sheen?
I think so.
Jesus Christ, buddy. Even Johnny Depp's holding him back. He's like, "Oh, calm down, dude." He's like, "Don't do not snort the camera. Do not snort," because he's like going after the fucking. Everyone else has got color on their face. Johnny Depp's got tan.
These 3 dudes kick down your door in the middle of the night. What you doing?
Yeah, when these 3 dudes break your door in, you got 3 choices. What are those?
Drunk, high,
boom,
aroused,
drunk, stoned, and fucking blazed on 8 balls, brother.
Dicks
fucking
hard as rocks.
Hard as fucking dude. They
Diamonds.
Basically, Johnny Depp can't get his dick hard anymore because he got a lot of pussy back in the 80s. His dick just doesn't work.
Wars dig out.
The other guy, Johnny Drama, he didn't get enough pussy because his brothers were like the Dillon brothers were deep dicking, dude. He was getting like the leftover fucking poo, and he barely got any pussy. Charlie Sheen, on the other hand, is so plowed.
Well, Charlie Sheen caused the AIDS epidemic.
He caused the. First of all, he was probably the test subject for AIDS. They drove him to fucking inner cities and just let him loose.
Yeah,
they're like, "Here's an 8 ball of crack. Fuck every black person you come across.
Find every black hooker you can.
Fuck
Charlie.
every black person you can. Just smoke crack and fuck blacks. Come back in 7 days. We'll drive you back to Hollywood." And a lot of those blacks were midgets, and that's the fucked up thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it goes no bounds. Like the Hollywood.
It comes full circle.
The Hollywood industrial machine, when it comes to fucking midgets, and Asian people, dude, and fucking and crack and AIDS. It's sick. It's just
They love taking advantage of small.
They do, and it's gotten to the point now where it's St. Patrick's Day in 2 days,
and that's why
it's Monday
we're
now.
starting
Okay,
our own shelter.
By the way, when is
for
St.
banging
Patrick's Day?
midget broads?
St. Patrick's Day is the 17th. I have no idea what day that is of the week because I'm a complete wanker. Is it Friday? Oh my God, no. Thursday. Oh no. How are we gonna do that over all these people? Like, I'm actually stopped. I actually quit drinking. I don't want to say that because then I'll start drinking again. Like, I don't drink. It's not like I drink every day. Okay, good.
Okay.
I didn't get struck by lightning. Okay, just wanted to double check on that one. There wasn't any technical difficulties. I had to pause for a minute just to make sure nothing was gonna the world didn't come to an end. You hear the horns of the end of days. We're like, oh shit, he quit drinking. Oh my God, no. That would be like Charlie Sheen not doing cocaine and fucking hookers. And here's the thing. That's why
time would fold in on itself.
I don't think Charlie Sheen's alive anymore. I think he's dead.
Probably.
When was the last time you saw Charlie Sheen?
Well, dude, he
the
just
last
went
time
into a new body.
The last time I honestly saw Charlie
bodies,
Sheen
bro.
was in 1996, right? I had just left high school. Because I got held back. I got held back like 8 years. So I basically because I was born in a foreign country, and when I came to America, I couldn't learn the language properly. So they held me back for like 10 years.
Aren't you from England?
Not originally, no. But I can't really get into that now. But where we're at, I came from England to here, but I can't really. There's no point in going into any further details of the past. But I remember meeting Charlie Sheen backstage at a Winger concert. Right, and it was the reunion tour. I don't know if you remember that in '96. And I was hanging out with a cousin of mine.
Child.
Actually, that's right, dude. You were when the fuck, man? You weren't even born then, were you?
Yeah, I was. I'd have been 8.
You are disgusting. You were 8 years old, and you were
In
backstage at a
96,
Winger concert, dressed up like a little girl. They were probably selling you. I'm just kidding. Duggar.
You weren't
it's
supposed
funny.
to tell anyone.
I saw pictures of you when you were a little kid, and when your mom used to dress you up like a girl, I thought. But this is probably the beginning of the first trans movement. But it just backfired. They were like, because he grew up and got so ugly, they were like, no one's gonna believe he's actually a woman. Fuck it. And of course, at first, I remember hearing. I remember when I first time I met your mom, and she was telling me stories about you. She was like, "I remember the first time when Duggar was born, he popped out of my asshole, and the doctors thought he was going to be a midget because his head was so big, like a watermelon, and his arms were so small." Your mom's cute. It's funny.
I'm actually part midget.
Yeah, you're part midget. You're half Jewish, and you've got like a quarter, like 2/3 Chinese. I mean, this is amazing, dude. I don't even know what we would call that, dude. I don't even know.
The aristocrats.
The aristocrats. Boom. Bottom line. Like I said, these three dudes kick your door in. They're both. Here's the thing: Johnny Drama and Johnny Depp are acting as a human cock ring, dude, and supporting Charlie Sheen's dong. As you can see by this picture, it's clear. Just keep shooting. These three dudes bust through your door. Don't stop shooting. Okay. Yep. No. Whoops. Well, we got rid of those three. So I guess basically at the end of the day, if three Asian midgets who look like this come banging through your door, stoned as shit, that's three midget. So basically, a midget Johnny Depp, a midget Charlie Sheen, and a midget. What's his name? Something Dylan.
Yeah, one of those.
Dylan. You
Dylan,
son of
get
a
to
bitch.
the chopper, you son of a bitch.
Dylan, you son of a bitch. Let me say something about midgets really quick, dude. God bless them.
Yes.
For being midgets. And
I mean, speaking of, I can bring up some.
I mean, are there any good-looking midgets out there? Can we?
I mean, yeah, there were some. Well, not that one.
Ooh, yeah. Who wouldn't want to get balls deep up in that ass, dude?
I'll leave you on that one for a midget.
You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want to get in there? Would you guys bang that? What would it take for you to fuck that? How many beers? Okay, that's the guy again. Never mind. I thought you had a different one on there. It wouldn't take many.
No beers.
No beers. Yep. No beers at all. And that's a midget?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. And for those of you who can't see this, I would have, hold on a second.
Not the one on the right, dude, so much.
The blonde one
face.
The blonde one is like a midget Gwen Stefani, dude.
Yeah, this one's got like Peter Dinklage.
Way
face.
to go, Lifetime. Look at that though. But yeah, but the dark-haired one, she looks very like 1950s, like hey, I'll look at these tits.
I mean, we got the classic,
and she's got nice knocker. Bridget the midget, dude.
The classic.
Yeah, but once you've seen a few, like I've seen her.
Some of the better
her
ones,
get
it's
fucked
like, yeah.
so many times by dicks that are far superior in size, like comparably to mine, that it just ruined it.
I mean,
would I have sex with her? Yes, of course I would. I mean, like,
question.
You're not gonna have sex with Bridget the midget, you dumb bastards. I mean, seriously, come on. Okay, ladies, whoa, that's not a real midget, is it?
That's a midget.
Dude, god damn, where do you meet midgets that look like that?
I don't know.
Where do you meet, and do they want to fuck full-size dudes, or do they just want to fuck midgets? I don't know, how does that work? And then what if, whoa! Wait a minute, hold up. I told you guys, I told you that all Chinese fucking people are like 3 foot tall. I told you, dude. I mean, I've never been there, but I've had friends, dude. That's why I think it's funny. Like, how big are their battleships and their airplanes? Like, is it like remote control planes flying over us and shit? I mean, every time I think of Chinese people, I think of Gremlins. I'm like, you know, the movie Gremlins. I mean, I don't think of Chinese people as gremlins. I don't mean to sound racist, but like, you know, the size of them, they were super small. It's like the whole computer chip thing. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I've never actually seen a Chinese person in real life, but what is this? Dude, these aren't midgets, bro. Come on. Show me something that you don't want to, that I wouldn't want to have. Okay, well, actually, I've seen too many that I wouldn't want to have sex with. So just keep bring on the good looking ones. And then that one's got a really nice set of boobies. Hey, ladies, out there, dude, is there a way, do you think these people are having like midget reduction surgery? Like they're like, you know, we're tired of being sexy tall people. It's not like we're not unique anymore. There's too many of us.
Okay, yeah.
And then they go and get surgery to have their.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Yes. Fuck yeah, dude. If you wouldn't have sex with that, you are a fucking gaylord, brother. Listen, I don't give a fuck how tall you are. All right, it doesn't matter,
this one's
dude.
not the best looking, but still.
Oh no,
I've seen worse midgets.
Dude, I actually knew a chick who looked like that, and I had sex with her, dude. She was a little bit taller though.
Okay.
And had bigger titties.
Hold on, I got to show you some other ones first.
And had normal size
We may have a
fingers.
winner. See, this one's not bad.
Oh, look at the size of those boobs. Let me tell you something right there, dude. If that isn't worth a soapy, right, or for a two knuckle, I don't know what is. You know what I'm saying? Give it up, everybody out there. Raise your hand. Who wouldn't give that a soapy for a two knuckle? Right here. Sign me up, baby. As long as I've got a face, you've got a place to sit. Give me a call sometime. Look at this one right here. Covered in tattoos, decent sized knockers.
I don't know
Is
if
she
she's really a midget.
That's probably not a midget.
Yeah.
Can we
This
just say?
one
Can we
is
just call her a midget?
midget.
Say, hey, look. Ooh,
And-
hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. People listening to this are like, oh my god.
But of course, the greatest looking midget in the world.
The greatest of all time. The GOAT. The
plane!
The greatest midget of all time. I heard this guy was a
my
dirty little
God.
bastard, dude, and a massive cokehead. He had like a harem of, whoa, lordy. Wait, dude, they even made her a special baseball bat. Oh my God, dude. They made her a small, wait a minute. That should be against the law.
Okay,
That should be against, does it have her name at the top of that? And can you send me a close-up shot of the statistics there?
No, not that.
Fuck you,
Where is
Dad.
it? Where
What a dick.
is-
Sharing is caring, sharing is caring. We're doing an episode here called Leprechaun Sex Magic. We're talking about who you would fuck if you were, first of all, by the way, I've got a quick question. We're talking about midget women, like.
Yeah, what about them?
So, to them, are our dicks like super like huge? Like, would it be like, I would be like, they would be like, whoa, this is like wielding a baseball bat. I'd be like, no, it's bigger.
I mean, not bad. That's the other one. That's the one that had big titties.
Wow, she does
Yeah.
have a decent set of plum
This is
cakes
kind of
there.
gross.
Oh, what's this?
That's kind of gross.
Super buff midget. Who cares? She'll probably give you
I
a
don't think that's a
super
real
buff
midget.
hand
Okay,
job.
whatever.
That's not a midget, dude. She's just dressed like a fucking hipster. She's like, I used to. Oh, what? That's kind of weird. But
That's a legit midget.
But I would totally have sex with her.
Oh, black midget.
And I know people out there are thinking,
Here we
is there
go.
anything you wouldn't have sex with? Not,
Here
well,
we go.
probably
I got
not.
one for you, Max.
Probably not many. That's fucking. That is fantastic. Oh wow. Yes, please, Mama. Let me get in on some of that brown sugar. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Duggar knows me too well, dude. I'm all about the brown, dude. I love a bit of brown sugar, and that is sexy right there. I'm sorry, a beautiful black woman. There's nothing better than that right there. Nothing better, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean,
a
I can just
strong,
keep going. There's
independent
just
woman,
midgets
dude,
after
takes good
midget
care of
after
herself.
midget.
I mean, we could keep going all day. I mean, I'm fucking. It's a good thing the camera's not showing any lower because I'm fucking like, I've almost achieved a full four inches of length here, dude. You know what I'm saying? I've almost got a full 4-inch lengther right now,
That'll ruin
dude.
it.
Just fucking scoping out these fucking betties, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Here you go, bro. Here you go.
Peter Dinklage. Now, let me ask you a quick question. If you show up to a Hollywood casting, right? You show up to a Hollywood casting.
One more real quick before we get into Dinklage. Sorry, I have
Okay.
to divert. What is this?
It's just a Chinese person.
Japanese midgets?
No, it's a Japanese girl.
Japanese midgets.
You're fucking kidding. Hold on a minute.
They look like children. That's creepy.
Dude, that's just not right. That's not,
Yeah.
no.
I don't like
No.
it.
Nope.
Go back to him real quick.
Yeah. DePlane! There went my boner. It's gone now. Thanks a lot, DePlane. DePlane. As usual, showing up. Dude, can we just get rid of all the shitty ones and go back to Peter Dinklage
Yep,
again?
trying to get to him. Well,
I'm trying to talk about the Leprechaun sex magic here, dude. And the only
damn it.
way to gain a pot of gold is to let Peter
There we go.
Dinklage fuck your butt.
fuck it.
All right, here's the thing. You show up, right? You follow the end. You follow the rainbow, right? It's St. Patrick's Day. You wake up in the morning. You follow the rainbow, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see it. You're fucking walking for days. You eventually get there, right? At the end of the rainbow sits Peter Dinklage, right? He's sitting up against a tree on a giant mushroom like toadstool thing, right? And as soon as he notices you, he acts shocked at first because also behind the tree, right, is Martin Scorsese and Joe Pesci. in the flesh, right? The three of them together. It's Peter Dinklage, Martin Scorsese, right? And Joe Pesci. You're probably wondering, where are we going with this? And obviously Joe Pesci's a short person. Is he also, or are you claiming he is a midget?
Mm-hmm.
Are you claiming the gangster of, the gangster Mac himself? Martin James R. Sorry, that was Scorsese. Sorry. Joseph Marinara Pescatoni Pesci. You saying that he is a midget, dude? That he's only like 3.5 foot tall? No, I'm not claiming he's 3.5 foot tall. But Robert De Niro is. And I'll tell you something else. Once you get behind the tree, they're like, you want the pot of gold, right? You're thinking, I'm here for the gold.
I'm here for the gold.
I'm here for the gold. And they just look at you, right?
Yeah.
And you're just thinking, okay, what's going on here? Then you realize they're not just looking at you.
Yeah.
Right?
They're masturbating.
That would be nice. You know why? Because it would be a hell of a lot easier than going through the task that you would have to perform in order for fucking the Leprechaun, fucking James Gandolfini,
so they're getting themselves
the spirit of James
up.
Gandolfini, right, to show up and because to summon the spirit of James Gandolfini, who was also, by the way, 3/4 midget.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he was gifted though because of great grandfather, that genetic line, it made him a little bit taller.
Oh, same
plus
as I
with
was.
surgery and Botox.
Hey, we gotta do what we gotta do, man.
Yeah, but Peter Dinklage can summon, and only Peter Dinklage. He's part wizard. A lot of people don't know that. Harry Potter was a true story, and Peter Dinklage was actually the story of the Harry Potter is actually Peter Dinklage's monologue in the 5th and 4th
His
version
autobiography?
of the autobiography. Hello, my name is Peter. Starring Peter Dinklage himself as Harry Potter. And so basically, at the end of the day, to summon the spirit of James Gandolfini, you have to take a gigantic sausage. It's not that gigantic. It's only about 6 3/4 inches long and about the diameter of a Snickers bar. But you got to take this sausage and you got to have it placed, wedged perfectly so that it sits at an upward resting 90-degree angle in Joe Pesci's butt cheeks. Not in his ass. Not in the asshole. I'm talking in the butt cheeks.
So my dick has to be pointing the opposite direction of his butthole.
No, the sausage. Not your dick.
I thought the sausage was my dick.
No, the sausage. The sausage is your dick? No, dude, no. Then and only then do you have to eat the sausage out of Joe Pesci's greasy wop ass.
Wait, I have to eat my own dick?
No, the sausage. It's like a fucking mild Italian. You know what I'm saying? Like a good, decent. Dude, so your dick's 6 3/4 inches long?
No, I thought you were just talking about generic 6 3/4, like being roughly around the standard size.
Because you basically
for a male
just
penis.
admitted to having a 6 3/4 inch long penis, which I'm not saying is a bad thing. I mean, some people might say the average size penis is about that length.
I think over just about 5.5 or something, supposedly, if you account for like
if you
all
have
the
a
Asian
5-inch
countries.
dick, by the way, if you're out there and you're listening to this and you have a 5-inch penis, you have my permission. You can end it now. It's fine. You're suffering shit. You shouldn't go on suffering. And having said that, today's sponsor. The sponsor of today's, the unofficial sponsor of today's podcast is Miami Mango Cannabis. That's right, Miami Mango Cannabis. Now, down here in South Florida. It's weed. We're smoking weed. Miami Mango Cannabis. Check it out. I've got the Mango Haze cart right here. I'm going to take a quick blem off of this bad boy right here and tell you a little bit about Miami Mango Cannabis, one of the best strains of cannabis, packed full of terps, amazing taste. It's just got flavors.
But does it get you high?
Well, it's a sativa, and it gets you extremely fucking lifted, brother. And I'll tell you this right now, Miami Mango Cannabis. I actually met the mango himself, dude, down at one of the opening, the actual, not the opening, but the grand opening sale. I don't even know what the fuck you call it. The release party, I guess. One of the release party dates. I met up with him in Boynton Beach. And they had like Miami Mango cupcakes. This guy threw out a spread. They had sandwiches. This was like a whole deal. Like this guy knew what the deal was. Threw out a bunch of awesome merch. I got a couple pictures taken with him. That's up on the Instagram. But that's neither here nor there. There weren't any midgets there though, dude. And I was super pissed about that. So anyway, that was our sponsor, Miami Mango Cannabis. Get some now at Truly Dispensaries here in the state of Florida if you're a Florida patient.
They're not really a sponsor.
They're not really a sponsor. I'm sorry. It would be nice if they did sponsor us, but I understand if they don't want to. But if they're Americans, if they're true Americans and true patriots, they would sponsor this channel because we here at Not Funny Live believe in one thing and one thing only. Okay, 2 things. Okay, 4.
Midget
we believe in freedom, America,
midget titties,
pussy, and weed.
And midget pussy.
And midget pussy. So 5 things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't support us...
And if you don't support us, fuck you.
You're a gutless turd.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. We love you guys. No. And even if you don't support us, we know that you do. So check it out. Get yourself some Miami Mango Cannabis. It's the pure flame. Anyway, back to our regularly scheduled back to our regularly scheduled.
Debbie Lee
and this
Carrington?
is live. I can't even talk right now. Oh, from fucking
Total Recall.
dude, you're the man. Because I was just thinking about Total Recall when I did the whole. Because my voice, I don't know what's wrong. I'm fucking been smoking so much fucking weed today. But you can't help it when you're dealing with the mango. You know what I'm saying? The Miami mango, the mango haze. When you're puffing down fat, you know what I'm saying? Like fat style, dude. Like fat like my cock. And you're just fucking horking fucking.
I mean, yeah, I'd bang an 80s midget. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't bang an 80s midget?
Look at those little titties on her, dude. She's got some sweet jugs. I bet you they held up real nice without a fucking bra. You know what I'm saying? Like really perky, fucking, and like a really nice shape, like pear shaped, kind of. Really nice looking. Do we have a picture of that maybe for later, so that I can borrow for later? I'm so sorry, dude. All of a sudden, I'm just like, dude, I would fuck the living daylights out of that.
Wait, she's still alive?
Whoa, what?
Oh no, she died in 2018.
No. Probably COVID.
Let's see how she held up.
Let's take a look.
I mean,
you know, she looks like a young Meg Ryan.
Yeah, not bad.
Dude, she looks like a fucking not a young Meg Ryan. She does look younger than Meg Ryan, but she looks like a
midget Meg Ryan.
A midget cloned version of Meg Ryan. Can we get 2 young? Oh, okay. That's not gonna do me any. That's not doing me any favors right now. That picture is not doing any favors in the boner department. That's kind of cute though. I mean, you'd still bang her, but that looks heavily filtered though. Now that's nice. That's nice. That's nice right there.
You're holding her at gunpoint, like, all right,
you're
bitch.
like, hey, bitch, I'm gonna shoot you unless you suck my cock, midget. She's like, I'll suck your giant normal-sized cock. You're like, wait, what did you just say?
I mean, yeah, she wasn't bad for an older midget broad.
No, she was definitely workable, dude. And like I said, with little titties and shit, and you know. And I want to know this: if you have a midget who's a girlfriend, if your girlfriend out there, if anybody out there who's got a girlfriend who's a midget, I just have one question.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys have holidays, do they dress up like you know what I mean? Like, have you ever had a girlfriend dress up like an elf or something like that, and fucking, you know, you paint your pecker like a candy cane or something? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just spitballing here. You know what I mean? I've never had that experience, so I'm just curious. You know, I need something to work this.
Here you go.
It's one thing you can look up. Oh wait, what's this?
Jennifer Tilly and a midget at the same time.
That would be workable. I think Jennifer Tilly is a midget. In my mind, I would still have sex with her, and I would consider that a midget. Yeah. I would also consider having sex with Jennifer Tilly, which is like a double bucket list. That's like knocking like 2 home runs in a row, because like you get up to bat, you knock a home run, and then like you go like to the stands, every other player on the team like fucking drops down from myocarditis, and you're the only person that doesn't because you didn't get vaccinated. And they're like, well, we need somebody to go up to bat again. And then they're like, whoa, Skreedle is up to bat for the second time in a row. The rest of his team seem to have dropped down by myocarditis. But fear not, old Skreedle's stepping up. He's winding back, and he is knocking it out of the park. Jennifer Tilly is coming like a racehorse, and this champion has laid the pipe. Continuing on. That would basically be the broadcast of me, like, fucking her. Like, there would be, like, that would be, like, the double home run. So yeah, like I could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so she did a lot of like costume acting too.
Oh, did she? Oh, she was the midget in the
She was like one of the Ewoks.
Really? Do you think she would wear an Ewok outfit and suck my dick?
She played one of the ducks in Howard the Duck.
No fucking way.
And she's like in the suit. She's like the suit actor for all that shit.
How many times do you think producers fucked her when she was dressed up? Can we see a picture of one of the Howard the Duck chicks? How many guys would do that? How many out there? How many of you guys out there would fuck this midget? Like, you know what I'm saying? The one from fucking Total Recall. We got to get a young picture of her up there from Total Recall, and then get one of them as the Mighty Duck thing. Or Howard the Duck. Get a Howard the Duck one. Not Mighty Duck, sorry. That's like, oh, we'll get that picture.
I don't have a picture of her like that.
Oh, bummer. Anyway, she was dressed up as a duck, and you could basically fuck this duck. And not having been
She played Little Bigfoot in Harry and the Hendersons.
She played a Little Bigfoot?
Yeah, one of the baby Bigfoots in Harry and the Hendersons.
That's kind of creepy. What if it was just a midget big... What if there are midget Bigfoots? Can you imagine that? And then it's like people are just like we're stumbling across like normal. It's like, wow, why would somebody be out in the wilderness with bare feet? Midget Bigfoot. Dun, 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 dun. It's like a normal like size 8, 9, or 10, you know, shoe, like shoe size for us. But like for them, it's midget Bigfoot, right? Because there's other bigger Bigfoots, but they send they're smart now. They know that we're on to the Bigfoot, right? They're like, well, these guys are looking for the biggin, right? The big 12-incher. Right? So if we send a couple of 6ers and a couple of fucking 7 3/4 out there, right, to harvest the food and bring it back to us to fucking gnaw on, then no one will be any of the wiser.
Because
thus,
midgets.
No one, yeah, midget Bigfoot, dude. I saw a video of a guy who said he got raped by a Bigfoot. Remember that? He claimed some Bigfoot gave him a blowjob. That was, dude, I wish we could find the midget blowjob. Dude, this guy, I know it's not to do with midgets, but there was a guy that claimed, I mean, it would be a great rapper for the show, great wrap-up. There's a dude who claims, and Duggar's not feeling well at all today. I just want to give up props right now. Duggar, thank you for coming on the show today. I know we only do this 3 times a week, and I know you don't feel well, so I really appreciate all the hard work that you put in. So I wanted to say that on air live, because he's always saying, I never get any props anywhere. Nobody ever appreciates all the hard work I put in. Well, guess what? We do appreciate you. So thank you, buddy. We're glad to have you on the team here at Skreedle House Productions. Not Funny Live, Cosmic Spooge. By the way, go to cosmicspooge.com if you want to check out some of the Child of Brother Nature merchandise, which the Child of Brother Nature is not a midget, but he has been known to have sex with midgets on occasion. And, yeah. There's that story. There's the story of how Elon Musk had sex with a midget and created the mini Tesla. A Tesla for midgets. Can you imagine having a midget Tesla?
How the fuck am I having so much trouble finding this?
Oh, the guy with the blowjob? Because you're never gonna find. Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
here
we go.
This is the ditch. What?
Here we go. Female Bigfoot forced me to do it. All right.
Okay, wait. What's the title?
Female Bigfoot forced me to do it.
Now, okay, hold on. Before we start the video, we're not speculating, because obviously this couldn't have been a full-size Bigfoot. Now, this is where my theory it would have ripped the living shit out of his dick, dude.
He fucked a child Bigfoot.
No, I think he fucked.
So he's a Bigfoot chomo.
This guy's a pedophile for Bigfoot.
He's a chomo.
I don't even know what you.
He's a chomo foot.
I don't even know what you. I can totally hear you opening that like Duggar cough drop. The Duggar cough drop. They're not cough drop. They're cum drops actually. I jerked off into a receptacle. I made it.
Oh no, you can hear it. Oh no, you can hear my rapper.
Oh God, suck it more.
Suck my dick.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Are you ready?
Pay me.
Bigfoot sex.
Just kidding.
This is kind of like leprechaun sex.
It kind of is. And here's the thing.
It's all full circle, really.
When you talk about leprechaun sex, you don't even know what a leprechaun looks like, motherfucker. Everybody keeps going, oh, well, St. Patrick. Do you even know who St. Patrick was? Nobody does. St. Patrick was a mythical creature, dude, that came to fucking Earth from outer space. They called it the Gateway. The ancient ones, right? They were druids. They lived under the ground. They had blue skin, and they had fucking purple foreskins, right? Mm-hmm. With pink helmets, right? And they would basically come up every now and then, dude, during the solstice when the sky would turn black during the day. And they would fucking torment the white fucking pale scumdogs, right? Anyway, long story short.
Are you saying that black people are demons from within the earth?
No, I'm not saying black people. I never said black people.
But you said that they would come up and torture the pale scumdogs.
Yeah, because back in the day, the black people didn't exist.
But
remember? Right? Because the Middle East only became Africa when the fucking Saudi Arabia came to fucking Greece, and and the Roman people went over there and had created the sex with the other people. That made Africa, dude.
No.
Pretty much. I saw it on a fucking History Channel once. I'm pretty sure. Aren't black people from the Middle East? You mean there's a whole continent full of black people? That's amazing.
It's called Africa.
Oh my God, dude, really? Africa's all black people?
I mean, mostly.
Well, how do you call... Well, somebody better call Elon Musk and let him know that.
Well, I mean, it's mostly
cultural appropriation much, buddy? Yeah, he invented the electric car. Let's let him slide. Some guy, oh, I'm a white man. I'm from Africa. Fucking liar. What a piece of shit.
He's from South Africa.
That? Yeah, I know. Where all the racists are from. The racist black people.
In this dry creek bed. I was back here looking. I thought one of my dogs was back here.
So he lost his dog. So he lost a dog. He's out here looking. He had a dog that was a midget, basically. And he was tracking the midget dog.
Got the scent of some Bigfoot pussy.
Yeah, the dog got the scent of the Bigfoot pussy. Yeah.
I was like, how'd the dog get out of the yard? I saw a bunch of, movement, and then I got back and well, maybe it's a deer. And then I was worried about my dogs because there's a lot of Bigfoot and Sasquatch in this area.
Pause it. First of all, there's a lot of Bigfoot and Sasquatch in this area.
Second of all, look at that gun. Look at the way he's holding that gun.
Does he have a gun in his hand?
Yeah, it's a gun.
What the fuck is you, dude? This,
I mean, like, more importantly, is like straight to the gun that he's got. Like,
the only time I ever saw this video, it was cropped. I didn't realize that this idiot is holding a handgun by the. Okay, I don't.
It's safer this way.
It's
I can't
safer.
pull the trigger like this.
Plus, if Bigfoot comes back, I don't want to shoot her. I want her to suck my load. The only shooting I want to do is my load. I need to bust my load in her.
Didn't have a gun with me, and.
Oh, well, of course you didn't, right? You're in an area surrounded by Bigfoot midgets, and they're probably, and listen, you don't know what they're going to do. Rip your arms, legs, your dick, your balls, probably grab your butt cheeks and just, rah!
Yeah, and the one time you ain't carrying, that's when a Bigfoot's going to fucking rape you, bro.
Just fucking rape, dude. You know what I mean?
So I got back here, and that's when I saw the female Sasquatch.
Oh. Let me ask you a quick question.
Fucking awesome tits.
She had fucking just
her tits
massive,
were fucking amazing.
Fucking
I mean, a little hairy,
tits.
but fucking
beautiful.
Hairy tits. I wanted to motorboat them furry titties.
Fucking
Hell
hairy
yeah.
tits. You want to talk about a hairy pussy? Bigfoot pussy. Wait, can you even say that? Like Bigfoot, or Sasquatch pussy? I don't even know, dude.
Foot pussy?
I don't know. And how does he know it was a female? What if it was a trans? What if it was a trans fucking Bigfoot?
Yeah, could have been.
Bigfoots, you can't assume the Bigfoot's gender.
I mean, they all have hair, so
you can't
it's kind of hard to
assume a
tell.
Bigfoot's gender. You don't know that. You don't know. What if exactly. What if it had a small dick and it was covered by fur? Anyway.
She tore out of the bushes, knocked me down on the ground.
And just started sucking the fucking chrome off my trailer hitch. I mean, I'd never had anything suck my cock so fucking good. It was amazing. It was the best goddamn blowjob I'd ever gotten. And it was just out of the blue. Shit like this doesn't happen. I should play the lottery.
She sucked at least 3 layers of skin off my shaft.
And I don't want them back. I'd give another 3 layers
The
just to come
inside of
again.
her mouth was hairy. Oh, God damn.
And I thought she was gonna kill me, you know.
Really?
But really,
a giant Bigfoot comes at you out of the woods. Well, what do you? Oh, naturally.
Oh, and you're like.
Then she's just like, need cum. It's like, roll
no.
it.
I'm like grabbing for a gun, and then I realized I didn't bring a gun.
So I pulled out my cock.
He's like, so basically,
I figured the Bigfoot might think it's a gun and run away scared.
I went for the only gun that I had, my fucking cock and balls. And once I released them,
with me.
Bigfoot.
I didn't have a dog with me. I was back here by myself. I was terrified.
Completely.
I was scared, but I was a little aroused too.
At the same time,
you know,
I was half hard.
The fear was making me get stiff.
From the adrenaline, the blood was pumping to my loins. I could feel
there was something dangerously
I could feel the stiffening was upon me.
Like I felt like not only could I come at any moment, but I could have my life snuffed out right as I busted my nut.
I was completely hard.
I was so terrified. It was so scary. And I wouldn't be back here right now, except I feel the need to
like I want to find this broad again. I want to give her my number.
I'm not trying to come back here to fuck this Bigfoot
I'm not
again.
Here to fuck this Bigfoot again. I'm here to tell a story.
No.
It's about a story.
Dude, of course not. I'm only back. Because I need to. Hey, this is my truth, man. I got to spread my truth.
This was a rape, okay?
I was raped by a midget Bigfoot.
I was not consenting.
Like get over my fear. And what happened was as soon as I was knocked down on the ground, she starts ripping my clothes off me.
Wow.
Aggressive lady.
Aggressive. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
You know, I've gone out back in the day. I've had my fair share of complete and utter mingers. I've gone bar hopping and I've shagged a couple of beasts, couple of wildebeests. But what this guy's about to claim next is beyond anything I could possibly ever come up with or imagine. I know it does. It's beautiful.
She did. She pulled my pants off me, and I'm like, oh, great. What? She's going to kill me. They're going to find my naked body here.
Wait a minute. She started pulling your clothes off, or she just pulled your pants off? And then that's the only thought you had? That they're going to find a naked body?
They're going to find my naked body.
If a gigantic primate rips your pants off and you're only afraid they're going to find a naked body?
It's worse. It's worse. As soon as she got...
It has to be.
It's got to be worse. Oh my God.
This guy's story, man, it's touching many notes right here. I'm feeling triggered already. I'm breaking out in a sweat right now. It's just a thin layer. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the alcohol from the night before. I'm not going through a detox stage.
My naked body here. It's worse. It's worse. As soon as she got my pants off me, she started like jerking the ween.
Dude, wait a minute. It gets better. So, I want to know, what are their hands like? Did this Bigfoot have soft hands? Were they just covered in like soft fur? It was like rabbit fur lined hands just jerking your dick. You're like, wow, that's rabbit fur cloth you keep under your mattress. Comes in handy when you're giving yourself a hand job. Sorry.
I forgot so much of this video.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
And I'm like, whoa, that's not going to work.
Whoa, yeah, you. I can't come
buddy.
from. I can't. You know how many times I've tried that line? Like I had a girl back in the day. I only give hand jobs. We just started dating. It's like, I'll jerk you off.
Hand jobs don't work.
And
Only mouth or pussy.
You go. Exactly. Then you go. Oh, okay. Once they've already started giving you the hand job, then you go into the okay. Well,
it's not working.
Actually, like if you really want me to come and get this over with, just put your mouth on it for a second or two. You know what I mean?
You know what?
And then that leads to like, okay, let me just put. Hey, that leads to a little game I like to call just the tip. Just to see how it feels. Just a little bit of all.
Just a little bit. Just
a little bit of the old. Yeah, a little bit of a little bit of the old how's your father. But and that's for another time.
No, what are you doing? And then the next thing I know, keep in mind this.
I'm 8 inches deep in fucking
He's like,
Sasquatch
I am fully,
pussy.
my dick is
All right?
fully
Like, it's been
engorged with
engulfed.
blood. I am fucking rock hot at this
I've got
point.
the hairiest pussy I've ever seen wrapped around my cock.
Not yet. We got to get to that part.
This is a big Sasquatch, like a comparable to like a big hairy Russian woman.
Dude.
Duh, comrade.
I knew it the whole time. I knew where we were going with this.
It's
it
all
had
full
to have
circle.
something to
It's
do with Russia.
cyclical.
It's nothing to do with Bigfoot. This is Russian midgets.
We live in a simulation. We live in a
He was
simulation.
fucking a Russian midget.
This is proof of the simulation.
It's proof. It's proof of the Russian midget, dude. It's proof.
I mean, she was big. She was like, 7.5, 8 feet tall and hairy. And so.
Okay.
Hey.
7.5 or 8 feet. That's not very. That doesn't sound like Bigfoot size though. That just sounds like
female Bigfoot.
Well, or Russian, or a Russian. We don't know who. We don't know who
Russian
lives down.
wild woman
Dude,
living
for
in the
all we
woods.
know, this guy's got a new neighbor. She's out there hanging her laundry out, and she sees some peeping Tom down the fucking thing, and she thinks, you know what? My husband's off right now, fucking logging down the road. I'm gonna fucking grab this guy's hog.
I want snoo.
Yeah, start yanking on his ween, as he called it.
So I'm down there on the ground. I'm completely naked. My clothes have been ripped off me. And she starts giving me a knobber.
Yeah! Who wouldn't want a fucking knobber from a 7-foot-tall, hairy Russian broad? Right here. I can name, right now, I have, listen, there aren't many friends in the book of Skreedle, because I have a lot of people I know. I know a lot of people, but people I call friends, I can count on both hands. Both fucking sets of fingers here. I got about 9 to 10 friends that I would call really good friends. And I'll tell you right now, there isn't one, not one of those men that would not accept a knobber from a fucking female Bigfoot. Suck. Yeah. Yeah, roll 'em, brother.
It was all just biological. I didn't have.
Obviously, that's what I would say. That's exactly what I would be saying right now. If I was in this, I take it all back. Everything I said earlier, I take it all back. You know, she's 7 foot tall. She's got hairy fucking tits.
I couldn't help it. I just got so hot.
She's jerking you off.
I never knew those things would arouse me.
Yeah, you didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't know.
Have any choice, and the next thing you know, I blew my load. I blew my load in the Sasquatch as soon as.
Fuck yeah, dude. And that's what we needed to know. Did he fucking come or what? I mean, she's jerking his ween. She's fucking giving him a knobber. Yeah. Some fucking Russian broad's giving me a knobber. Next thing I know, she's giving me a knobber, all right? And then, it's biological. But, I blew my load in the Sasquatch. Yeah. That's that. I mean, now
I did that. She got up and she ripped down. She let out this howl and then ripped down this tree. And I thought, my God, she's gonna take the tree and take it and smash me, right?
No.
She gave it to me like a bouquet of flowers.
She fucking whittled it into a giant dildo and fucked herself with it and forced him to watch and jerk off.
She carved it into a statue of our love.
Dude, the story couldn't get any better.
I married that Bigfoot.
He's like, she carved it into a totem pole monument to the sexual act that had just occurred. Basically, a figurine of a Bigfoot Sasquatch sucking a normal-sized man's cock. So we're talking about, now the man has become the midget. Is that where, that's where we're at. The man has become the midget.
You know what's
Leprechaun
funny?
sex magic, baby. Leprechaun sex magic. Hey.
I'm just going to use this.
Leprechaun sex magic.
As it was in the beginning. As it was in the beginning. So shall it be in the end.
Pretty much.
I guess it doesn't play properly?
Nope.
Wow.
Who cares? Anyway, let's hear what the rest of the story is. I gotta hear this.
No, it didn't end. It didn't end. And then she starts blowing me again. She starts blowing me again, and I'm like...
I mean, dude, if you're going to get hard a second time, you're into it.
Listen.
Okay?
If you're, exactly.
If you've just busted
First
nut,
of all,
you ain't getting hard again unless you're winged the fuck up.
If some 7-foot-tall, hairy-titted Russian broad came and ripping out of the bushes in my backyard, right, this evening when I'm out there at about 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and decides that in Boca Raton, Florida, and just on this Monday evening,
coming right for us.
We're talking about the 14th of March, and I'm on my patio, and some 7-foot-tall Russian broad decides to rush out, rip my pants off, jerk the ween, and then start giving me a knobber. That would be fine by me.
You know, could you give me 5 minutes? She didn't even give me 5 minutes. She started blowing me again.
God damn it.
When you nut, but
you know
she
what?
keeps sucking.
When you nut, I was just going to say, we've had this conversation before, and it's just downright disrespectful at this point. You can't even give the man 5 minutes. I mean, that's these Russian broads, man. That's because of the conflict, obviously, because of the Ukrainian-Russian conflict. You know, this guy, he's
100%.
he's on the front lines. He's in Kiev right now. He's trying to fucking escape.
Kiev.
One of his dogs gets out. He's fucking, you know, it's codes. It's codes. It says it's Bigfoot, Russian, Bigfoot, Russia, Ukraine, woods, dog, whatever. It doesn't mean shit, but whatever. It doesn't mean, what does it mean? We'll figure that out. Let's go.
Again, the next thing you know, I bust a nut again.
2 nuts. So wait a minute.
Ready,
2 whole
fight.
nuts?
Round 2.
Round 2.
Ready.
No, fatality.
Hold on.
Oh. So what does it feel like to have a Sasquatch suck your cock?
I don't know.
I mean,
like a fatality?
I guess that's a fatality. That's all
Fatality.
Was that all the nuts just splashing across?
Yeah.
Fatality, just nuts spraying everywhere. It's like, oh God. So much nut. Oh, I'm going to be sick. Just go.
Again, and then she stands up and does one of these like, like,
what a lovely
isn't
nut.
that good? I swear to God. I swear to God.
Bro.
She swallowed my nut.
She
like
loves
she swallowed
the taste
both
of nuts.
fucking loads.
She took both loads.
This broad's crazy. I think I'm gonna fucking marry this chick.
That's why do you think he's doing back there? He's like, dude, I'm gonna stay on the front lines.
I'm gonna
wait
propose
for
to this bitch.
He's
I'm
like, I
gonna
gotta
do my
wait for this
favorite
Russian.
gun.
I'm gonna wait. Hey, he's waving the Russian flag. The rest of the Ukrainians are fucking trying to kick this guy out. They're like, dude, get out of here. But the Russians won't take him either.
Then she hightails it into the woods this way.
Yep, back across the Russian border.
I didn't know what to do at this point. I'm like, what do I do? I've been raped by a Bigfoot. Do I call the police? What do I do?
What do I do? I've been raped. Oh my God.
I'm like, what do I do? I've been raped by a Bigfoot. Do I call the police? What do I do?
Was the Bigfoot's name Giovanna? I'm just curious.
I don't know, but
I have no idea.
This guy's story
sounds like a Russian name.
Enrapturing.
Or a Pollock. Either way.
I still don't know what to do. I mean, she could be pregnant with my child.
Oh, wait a minute. The first load went in the fucking vagina of the... Oh, I knew it, dude. She took that nut, dude. She stole his fucking seed. These Eastern European...
You didn't
probably
wear fucking rubber,
because of the biological thing. Remember the Russians were looking to get fucking Ukrainian DNA?
You went full retard, man.
Dude. Oh my God, we're crossing fucking lines.
Fucking goddamn Bigfoot without a nut.
This is beyond fucking
fucking nut
geopolitical.
rubber?
It's
Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, geopolitical theater, dude. Not wearing a condom. Who knows? Why does the Taco Bell symbol resemble the end of a penis? Come on, let's go.
I'll tell you one thing. I don't go in the woods anymore unless I have a weapon with me.
Or a condom.
I'll get over this. I think I should probably talk to somebody, maybe a counselor or something. I've never been raped before this.
Hello.
You seem very broken up, sir.
Hi.
You seem very broken up, sir.
What is wrong with you? Yeah, you seem so fucking torn. Yeah, she was giving me a knobber. I mean,
hey, you bust a nut in a Bigfoot? What are you gonna do?
Well, the Bigfoot realized that she couldn't let him go back to humankind society with Bigfoot pussy juice on his dick.
So she had to suck it off.
So she had to, because then they would have the pussy juice of a Bigfoot, and basically that would prove that Bigfoot pussy existed.
It's brilliant.
So she sucked the pussy juice off of his normal man dick, dude. See, basically, at the end of the day, man became the midget. See, everything goes full circle here at Not Funny Live and Skreedle House Productions. And speaking of full circle, go down to in the bio there. Just check out the bio. There's a link to a donation site. You should go there. Give us a donation.
Gumroad, motherfuckers.
Gumroad. Don't be bitches. Give us money.
And listen, if it was a female human, yeah, let's do it.
So that's racist, bro.
Okay.
Just because it
Now
was a
you're crossing
Bigfoot, now
lines.
you're
So wait a
saying like a
minute.
Bigfoot
Is
can't fuck
Bigfoot
you?
code for a black person?
I think so. I think he got raped by a black woman.
So basically now he's saying, well, if it was a white fucking woman that was 7 foot tall with hairy tits, it would be okay. But because a black woman jumped out of the woods, jerked my ween.
But because it was
you
a
know,
fucking
stuck my cock up a, you know.
I mean, I never thought I'd fuck one of those before.
I never. He's
I've
like,
never been to an inner city.
He's like, I'm not gonna. He's back there again though. He's like, I've never been to Compton.
I've never
been to Compton before, but I'm gonna hang out here for a couple more weeks, in case he's like, I need to talk to somebody. So I'm making a YouTube video about it to reach the entire world.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think I should talk to
This was
somebody.
like a creature. It was like a monster. It was a fucking monster. I was raped on a fucking dry creek bed. There's poison ivy all over here. I'm gonna have poison ivy probably on my ween.
That's not poison ivy, bro.
Sir?
If you were in Compton,
Sir?
I can assure you, if that was Compton or Greenbow, Alabama,
sir, if this happened,
you've got a lot more than
this happened more than several hours ago. Unless this just happened,
yeah,
the poison ivy would have already set in on your ween.
yeah. So you,
I think you're okay. You're in the clear, bro.
no, I don't. I think what he's trying to admit here is that he went and had sex with an Eastern European hooker, and basically, he's making up the story of being raped so that his wife goes, okay, when the sores start appearing on the shaft of his dick, he can go, oh,
It's poison
the
ivy.
reason my dick's falling off is because I was raped by Bigfoot and got
a poison ivy
on my
patch
ween.
on my ween.
It sucks. It sucks, man. I felt like I couldn't get fucking clean. I got home and I started taking a bath.
Okay.
Dude, here comes the fucking dude. This guy's either one of the greatest actors or one of the worst
This is either
actors.
the best bit ever,
Or it's fucking true.
Or this guy got
Like,
raped by
I'm
a
not
fucking
kidding.
Bigfoot.
Like, this guy got fucked by Bigfoot. Like, I'm not so sure anymore, but I don't know.
I just fucking feel like I can't get fucking clean. It's been a horrible experience, and nobody will believe me. If I call the police, they're gonna tell me I'm fucking making it up.
He regrets spending that $50 now.
Fucking horrible. That's the tree that she knocked down after the first time, after I busted my load into her. She's probably pregnant with my fucking hybrid baby.
Yeah.
That's my guess. This is poison.
Yeah.
This guy's a champion. Can we elect him president?
Do we even know this? Do we know his name?
I don't care. Bigfoot fucker for president, 2024.
Man becomes midget, dude. 2022.
Yeah.
The book, the myth, the legend.
The dried up creek bed.
The Netflix,
It's everywhere.
limited series.
I'm gonna have poison sumac on my scroto.
What the fuck
It's
did
gotta
he
be
just
fake.
say? On his scroto?
Mm-hmm.
On the shaft. Don't eat poison sumac. So she was just eating poison sumac before she gave me the knobber?
Oh, well, so the prostitute you picked up had clear and visible sores in and or around her mouth before she gave you the knobber.
You've started breaking through the code too.
And now, 3 weeks later,
you're making a
you're
video to
getting
cover it up.
sores and shit, and you're like, well, I gotta think up something to cover up the story
Bigfoot
about
gave
the
me a knobber with poison
hookers.
sumac in its mouth. That's...
Yeah, okay, so poison sumac causes strange pus-filled blistery sores on your scroto and your
And the shaft.
and your shafta
And your ween.
and your ween.
She'd have that shit on her fucking lips and shit. My ween's gonna be breaking out and it ain't gonna be with the herb.
Well, no, it's not,
It's
swear,
definitely not herpes.
I swear to God, that
it's
hooker,
poison
I mean the
sumac.
Bigfoot, the hooker midget, I mean Bigfoot
Poison
pussy
sumac.
mouth sumac poison. And when it mixed with Bigfoot saliva, it produces a herpes-like outbreak, which comes back every 6 to 8 weeks. But, you know,
And you gotta get creams
and you
and
have to take
salves.
medication every month. Otherwise, then you get
And you shouldn't have oral or intimate contact during a
I
flare-up.
contracted Big Tavi from this fucking giant Yeti the other day when I was visiting Atlanta to see my cousin, and it's like, you did what?
Why does this guy look like Littlefinger from Game of Thrones?
I don't know, man. He does.
You know what I'm saying? This sucks. I don't know what to do. I'll never go back down there alone without a dog or a gun. I don't like being treated like a piece of meat like that.
Yeah, who does? Yeah, who does like being treated like a piece of meat? Just having your ween jerked and then fucking getting knobbers and busting nuts in 7 foot tall, allegedly hairy-titted Eastern European women or black ghetto prostitutes. We don't know, or white ones.
With herpes.
Or white ones with herpes. You don't have to be black to live in the ghetto, you know.
Some big hairy female.
Racists.
That was one of the worst. That was the worst. Seriously, that was the worst.
Can I say something?
He was saying one of the worst, and then he corrected it to the worst.
So
I've got
wait a minute. Was he
Sasquatch
fucked
ain't
by
the lowest he's ever gone.
No, he's definitely, yeah, he's got.
He's like, look, hey, I fucked a fat chick before, right?
This guy definitely.
Sasquatch ain't nothing.
This guy's definitely got herpes for sure.
I can't even believe I blew my load. It was difficult, but I figured, you know, she was making an effort. I figured at some point I should too.
At least he's a gentleman.
You know what? I take it all back. I take it back. I want to apologize to this guy and for making jokes and bringing it onto the show. This guy right here,
Sir, you are a hero.
This guy's a hero.
That applause is for you,
and,
sir.
That applause
is just
for you. That is all for you, brother. Because that and any real man out there, you know, obviously he's talking in code. You know, I
mean, look, you know, if she's gonna put in the effort to fucking get you worked up and fucking slob on your knob,
then you
at least
got at least let her taste the fucking
let her taste the
nectar.
fucking a bit of the fucking schlamool, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, give her some
of the
cannoli
fucking, filling,
some of the fucking schlemiel. You know what I'm saying?
Some of the streusel topping.
Yeah,
Come on.
drop some of the frosting off. You know what I'm saying? Just give her a quick squirt, baby.
That's it.
So, Pete Canine Dog. This guy trains dogs.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
Dude. All I know is this: Leprechaun sex magic. I don't even. This guy's got a whole channel.
Where he's, I guess, lost his mind slowly.
Can I just? How in the fuck does this guy? Peter Canine Dog Training.
It's yeah. And look,
Peter Canine Dog Training. If you want to know more about this guy,
this is like,
I take it all back. This guy is a fucking legend. This guy right here.
And it's subscribed.
Yeah, we just subscribed to your channel, sir. God bless you. This guy's you know what? We talk about patriots a lot on this channel because we believe in America. We believe in freedom. We believe in patriotism. We believe in the fucking right of every red-blooded American to make dick and fart jokes. Okay?
Okay, bro.
That's what we stand for. We believe that we should be able to make fun of everything. That's where it happened.
Back to a midget.
That's where it happened. Now, it goes full circle, like I said, and we could have put a better-looking midget up there, but that's fine.
I'll freak you out. I can put the fucking Asian ones here. I'll put that one.
Nah, don't put that one either. Then it just makes us look like we're just, like, we're desperate at this point. We're just, you know, no.
You know what? I'll put our friend back up.
I think we should, because at the end of the day, we wouldn't be having this conversation today if it wasn't for this man right here, dude.
Yeah.
Jerome, wherever you're out there, brother. Jerome Jackson fucking the third, dude. That's my man right there, dude. We checked it out. We Googled his name. Not Funny Live, ladies and gentlemen. Drop us a doney. And don't forget, Miami Mango Cannabis at True Leaf Dispensaries. Get yourself some of that shit. Don't be a mark-ass buster like Mario Because, you know, all the Marios and Ladonnas in the world are just a bunch of turd juggling fuckheads.
Yep, otherwise you can hear this noise a lot.
Yeah, because you'll just be let down. So, having said that, subscribe to our channel, share, all right? Don't fall for the Mark-ass busters. Don't hate the player, hate the game, and also suck our dicks.
No.
All right, don't suck
unless
our
you're
dicks.
like a good-looking
Unless
midget.
you're a good-looking midget.
Yeah.
You know.
That works.
Midget sex magic, baby. Ooh, yeah.
See you later.
See ya.
She's lying, no good, rotten, four-flushing, brainless, dickless, hopeless, heartless, fat-ass, bug-eyed, stiff-legged, spotty-lipped, worm-headed sack of monkey shit he is!
We're dying. We're dying. We need money.
That's what I thought. You're a gutless turd.
Have you seen my wiener?
Kiss my sweaty balls, you fat fuck.
Good morning, my neighbors! Yes! Yes! Fuck you too!
You mean I'm gonna stay this color?
First, take a big step back and literally
Fuck your own face! Hey, where are the white women at?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Wait a minute! What's happening to my special purpose?
You look like the vermin-ridden son of a bitch you are.
We ain't found shit! Listen, you snot those little shit! I was taking shrapnel to K-Sod while you were clapping it in your hands and rubbing it on your face!
Loser.
Come with me if you want to live.
You just gotta keep living, man. L-I-V-I-N.
I'll be back.